What happens when raw talent meets proven experience? When a rising star steps into the ring against a fighter many believe is already elite. You don't just get a fight. You get a defining moment. Because this potential clash between Jaron Ennis, better known as Boots, and Xander Zayas isn't just hype. It's a collision of two different timelines. One fighter is entering his prime. The other is trying to prove he belongs there. And the boxing world? Completely divided. Boxing Gloves Section 1, The Boots Ennis Factor, 1:30 to 6 o'clock. Let's start with Boots. Because when you talk about elite-level talent in today's boxing scene, his name always comes up. Boots isn't just winning fights, he's dominating them. He combines speed, power, footwork, and ring IQ in a way that makes him incredibly dangerous. What separates him isn't just physical ability, it's how effortlessly he adapts. He can switch stances mid-fight, control distance, and break opponents down round by round. That's rare. Some fighters rely on power. Others rely on technique. Boots? He has both. And that's why so many analysts believe he's already operating at a level above most fighters in the division. Even Terence Crawford, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, has hinted that Boots has something special. But here's the thing, even great fighters aren't unbeatable. And that's where Xander comes in. High Voltage Section 2, The Rise of Xander Zayas, 6 to 10 o'clock. Xander Zayas isn't just another prospect. He's been seen as a future star since his teenage years. From the moment he entered the professional scene, people noticed something different. His composure. His discipline. His understanding of the game at such a young age. Now, he's no longer just the young kid with potential. He's evolving into a serious contender. Stronger. Smarter. More complete. And perhaps most importantly, hungry. Legendary fighters like Roy Jones Jr. have praised Xander's skill set, calling him one of the most complete young fighters in the game today. He can box. He can counter. He can go to the body. And he knows how to stay composed under pressure. But the question remains, is that enough against someone like Boots? Balance Scale Section 3, is this really a 50-50 fight? 10 to 1300 hours. This is where things get interesting. Some experts are calling this a 50-50 fight. Others disagree. They say, yes, it's competitive, but experience matters. And that's why many lean 60-40 in favor of Boots. Former champion Abner Mares believes this fight might actually be coming too early for Xander. Not because he lacks talent, but because timing in boxing is everything. We've seen it before. Young fighters stepping up too soon, and paying the price. Still, others argue the opposite. They say this is exactly the kind of fight that creates greatness. Brain Section 4, Styles Make Fights, 13 to 1700 hours. Let's break it down. Xander thrives on control. He likes distance. He prefers to counter, pick his shots, and stay technical. Boots? He brings chaos. Pressure. Angles. Relentless offense. According to Timothy Bradley, this could be a major issue for Xander. Because when pressure builds, Xander has shown signs of slowing down. Especially in the later rounds. Around rounds 8 or 9, his energy dips. And against a fighter like Boots? That's dangerous. Because Boots doesn't slow down. He accelerates. Every fighter has flaws. And this fight could expose them. For Xander, drops his hands at times. Leaves openings on his left side. Struggles under constant pressure. Not as comfortable fighting inside. For Boots, sometimes gets hit more than expected. Can be overconfident in exchanges. And that's something Xander might look to exploit. Because if there's one thing we've seen, even elite fighters can be caught. Cold-Face Section 6, What the Fighters and Experts Are Saying, 2000 hours to 2400 hours. Shawn Porter describes this perfectly: there are two warriors in the ring. Fans often focus too much on one fighter, and forget the other is just as dangerous. Porter believes this fight will be competitive, even if Boots is the favorite. Meanwhile, Winky Wright reminds everyone of a simple truth: you don't become great by avoiding tough fights. You become great by beating great fighters. And that's exactly what this fight represents. Moneybag Section 7, High Risk, High Reward, 24:00, 26:30. For Xander, this is risky. Very risky. A loss here could slow his momentum. But a win changes everything. For Boots, the pressure is different. He's expected to win. Anything less raises questions. So both fighters have something to prove. Just in different ways. Crystal Balls Section 8, Final Prediction, 26:30, 29:00. So how does this fight play out? Early rounds, competitive. Xander uses his technique, movement, and timing. But as the fight goes on, Boots starts applying pressure. Breaking him down. Taking control. If Xander can survive the late rounds and maintain discipline, he has a chance. But if he fades, Boots takes over. And possibly stops him late. Microphone outro, 29:00, 30:00. At the end of the day, this isn't just about winning or losing. It's about proving something. For Boots, proving he's elite. For Xander, proving he belongs. And for fans, this is exactly what boxing needs. Two talented fighters. One big moment. No excuses. Fire and line. When the bell rings, there's nowhere to hide.